Insurance. Insurance is really easy to explain. For example, with car insurance, you pay $100 a month to protect your new Tesla. However, one day while using the autopilot feature, another car causes the autopilot to glitch and you drive into a ditch. Unharmed though, but you totally wrecked the car. Well, since you paid insurance, the insurance company pays you what the Tesla was worth so that you can go buy a new one. They use statistics to predict how many of their drivers will crash their cars and then use this data to predict how much they would have to pay each year to determine what the monthly price of the insurance should be, which is also called the premium. Well, with decentralized finance, the insurance company can be code. So let's go over an example. Let's say a farmer wants to buy crop insurance. So if his crops die, he still has income for planting them and taking that risk. We could write a piece of code on the Ethereum network that says, if there's any days this summer that are 90 degrees Fahrenheit or hotter, 4 days in a row, pay out Farmer Joe $100,000. However, to start this contract, he has to pay $2,000. So Farmer Joe can buy his crop insurance through what is called a smart contract, which is just code that sees if the conditions are met to pay him. So at this point in time, you might have two questions. How does the code know if it's 95 degrees Fahrenheit, and where does the $100,000 come from? Well, to connect the real world to the blockchain, we have to use something called oracles, which are trusted sources that become a bridge between the real world and the crypto world. We can create an oracle in our city that reads the temperature and is verified by a few people to make sure that it can't be frauded. Then the smart contract can reliably use it as a data source to decide if insurance requirements are met or not. Secondly, the $100,000 comes from other people buying insurance that bought the premiums, but maybe they didn't get paid out because the requirements were not met. Just like an insurance company makes profit, people who provide liquidity to any decentralized finance platform may be incentivized with an interest rate to earn on their deposit. In other words, some of the $100,000 may come from investors who earn money by lending their money. Lastly, we have number 5, which is margin trading. So margin trading is a whole new beast. Let me explain margin trading in the traditional world real quick, and then I'll explain it in the decentralized world. So you want to buy the Apple stock, and right now it is $100. So essentially what margin is it is a loan that will automatically sell your stock if the stock goes below your down payment. So to buy a $100 stock, you need a $100 loan. And the bank agrees to give you that $100 loan if you can give them a $20 down payment and a small fee of 5% a year. So here's two scenarios that could happen. The stock goes from $100 to $150. You have paper hands, so you decide to sell the stock and you get $150. You pay back $80 of your loan because the bank already had your original $20 as a down payment, and you keep the rest, which is a profit of $70. So essentially you made $70 by only spending $20. This means that you more than tripled your money, even though the stock only went up 50%. This is the power of margin. You use it when you think something is going to increase in value to multiply your own money. Now, let's take a look at another situation. This is the second scenario, and it's if the stock drops to $50. Well, with margin, you actually have to sell as soon as the value of what you bought can't pay back your loan. So the stock starts out at $100, then it starts dropping, $90, $85, and then as soon as it hits $80, boom, the bank forces you to sell your one stock of Apple at $80 so that you can pay them back those $80 that you borrowed. So the $80 you made from selling the stock plus the $20 that you gave them as a down payment equalizes the loan. And now the bank has their original $100 they originally gave you. So you're free and clear, you've paid your loan back, but you didn't profit anything. In fact, you lost your original $20 that you put up as down payment. In centralized finance, to trade on margin, you usually need to be able to prove who you are, along with have a minimum of a few $1,000s to even have access to margin trading. The fees are also much higher than 5%. In decentralized finance, margin trading can be a lot quicker, open to anyone in the world with money, and a lot safer as well. So wrapping this video up, we have covered 5 big pillars in decentralized finance: stablecoins, lending and borrowing, decentralized exchanges, insurance, and margin. Hopefully now you can see the value add of decentralized finance and why so many investors are piling billions of dollars into this new technology. If you've learned anything from this video, we encourage you to hit that like button to reward our hard work and consider subscribing for more great crypto explainer videos such as this one. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we hope to see you in the next one.